We might not have done much today, but what we did do was quality. We can go ahead. And we packed what would have been a normal, probably 7 or 8 hours of a day into about probably 4 hours. So we cut it in half by the help of some of my friends, Patricia, Rocio, Paco, and Carmelo. And my friends, they drove us to the places we went to visit today. So let's take a look at them now and see how they turned out. Day 2 underway, a little bit of a late start today. We slept in this morning and relaxed, and we're grabbing a quick lunch before we head up to meet with the friends again. And we're at a little cafe next to the Estación Atocha, and the proportions here are pretty darn good. What's the name of this place? The name of the place is La Ochava. It's just right next to Atocha. $2.50, like €3 or €4 for these here. Not bad. So they didn't allow you to take photos in there. I was trying to be as stealthy as I could, so sorry that the video is a little shaky and maybe not quite on center. But the feeling in there and what it really stands for is just awful. You know, Franco being a dictator had the place built by prisoners of war. You know, I've been here maybe 3 or 4 times, and every time I go in, you can just feel that heaviness and the coldness. One of my Spanish friends from Madrid, Rocio, she was just beside herself to see that somebody had laid flowers upon the grave of Franco that sits just below the high altar up in front of the basilica there. And she just couldn't get over it, how here we are, some 40, 50 years after the war, 70, 80 years after the war, 40 or so years after the dictatorship ended, that folks are still laying flowers upon the grave of a dictator. We can't go up to the cross like I mentioned earlier because of they're doing construction on it, but we are going to see if we can make it over to El Monasterio del Escorial to see the monastery where all the Spanish kings and queens are laid to rest. So we've arrived at the Real Monasterio de San Lorenzo del Escorial, most commonly referred to just as El Escorial, which is the name of the village we're in here. Actually, it's San Lorenzo del Escorial. I gotta check on that, I always get it mixed up myself. So this is where all these Spanish kings and queens are buried. I'm about to run into some people here, many of them I should say. And we'll see if I can take videos inside. You used to be able to take videos while you were in there. I'm not sure if you can now, but we will find out. If not, I apologize in advance. I'll do the best I can at getting some footage. Vamos, let's check it out. This is going to be a speed tour. We have less than 1 hour to make it through what is normally a 2+ hour tour of El Monasterio. So we're just going to fly through and go. So I've done the visit here at the monastery. This is probably my 3rd or 4th time doing it, and that was by far the fastest we've ever done it. 40 minutes to make it through. It's normally a 2+ hour visit. Didn't really get to stop and look at all the placards, but hopefully you got a quick view of what it looks like, and you'll just have to come check it out yourself. The Puerta del Sol, and we're going to this place right here. for our dinner. Vamos a cenar.
We're having a Spanish baby.
We're having a Spanish baby apparently. We're having patatas and croquetas and everything. And Laura's eating some bacalao, and she's a little bit worried that it has mercury in it.
Because in the States, we don't eat any fish while we're pregnant. We can have crab maybe, and then shrimp, small amounts of shrimp, but absolutely no fish. Oh no, salmon. We can't have salmon.
So we'll see what happens. You have a good day today, Mama? Mom was the champ today. She was eating and drinking and walking non-stop all day long. Do you care to share your age?
No.
All right. At a ripe age that she is at, she was wonderful. And she has walked, I don't even know how many miles this trip so far. I know a couple of days ago we walked 10 kilometers, so about 6.2 miles in Segovia. Yesterday we didn't walk that much. Today we walked a little bit more. But I gotta hand it to you, Mom. You have been a champion. Yeah, she's tired. Today we spent most of the morning hanging out in the apartment. We didn't really leave the apartment until about 4 p.m. They woke up at 10, my mom and dad did. Laura and I woke up at about noon. We all needed the rest. We've all been kind of jet lagged since we got here. But it's been a great trip and very tiring. But my mother, who is, I think, the oldest one of us, she's the oldest one of the four of us. She's been a campeón.